Hi, I'm Pavel Baturin, landscape photographer living in Serbia. I have been traveling through this wonderful Balkan country for almost 2 years, and it never stops to amaze me. Today I want to tell you about a few of my favorite landscape photography locations in this beautiful country. And please don't forget to hit the like button and be sure you're already subscribed to my channel.
Fruška Gora. This is a range of low mountains. Highest point is about 600 meters. It's a national park and it's covered with dense forests. With its challenging terrain, countless hiking trails and a wide variety of points of interest, Fruška Gora is the default answer for me for the question where to go to shoot. There are abandoned mines and caves, viewpoints and ancient ruins. Many monasteries are scattered around the mountains. In Fruška Gora you will find interesting places for landscape photography at any time of the year. Despite the proximity of Novi Sad, where I live by the way, the valleys between the hills can be successfully used for nighttime astrophotography of the Milky Way. The surrounding heights will shield you from the light noise. Perhaps you'll catch a shot of one of the nearly 2,000 species of bats that live here. The proximity to the city means that on weekends and local holidays, the many curbed sitting areas along the roads in the park will be busy with people with barbecues. But Fruška Gora is large, and you can always find solitude for peace of mind and beautiful landscape and forest photography. There are lakes hidden behind the hills, meandering streams, beautiful forests and rocky cliffs. It's home to a myriad of bird species. Cozy villages are nestled in the foothills, and the slopes are covered with vineyards. And if you are completely unlucky with the weather, you can take refuge in a luxury spa hotel or enjoy a gourmet dinner in a brilliant wine restaurants.
Mount Kablar, a peak located in central Serbia, offering a marvelous views of the meander of West Morava River. To view this meander, there is a viewing platform at the top of the mountain. There is a very good trail leading here from the parking lot on the side of the village of Rovni. And if you walk away from the viewpoint along the summit, back towards the village, you will see lush meadows and valleys that are just as picturesque as the surrounding mountains. The meander of the West Morava is what everyone comes here for. But I recommend you watch this video to the end to see what real spectacular meanders should look like. In the meantime, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. At the very top of Kablar are some very expressive cliffs that would serve as an interesting foreground for any shot. In addition to the river view, From Kablar you can see the monastery clinging to the mountainside opposite. So don't forget your telephoto lenses. Of special note is the excellent view of the entire surrounding mountain range, with dozens of peaks disappearing into the blue haze in the distance. As a landscape photographer, I would advise other photographers to hike to the Kablar in the summer, a couple hours before sunset, to have time to look around and pick their compositions. And I quite admit that in winter and spring it's better to go here at dawn. I'll have to check it myself, but I haven't had such an opportunity yet.
Lake Rovni. Like most large lakes in Serbia, the Rovni lake is of artificial origin, formed after the construction of a dam. I don't know if the builders of the dam intended this effect, but the result is one of the most beautiful lakes in central Serbia. The lake is located only an hour and a half away from the capital, Belgrade. It's a heavenly place for landscape photography. There are no beaches overloaded with tourists, and it's generally quite calm and quiet. There are several hiking trails around the lake, but be careful, at the entrance you may notice signs warning about the possibility of encountering poisonous snakes, but I never encountered any. Thank the universe for that. The two most expressive places in terms of photography, in my opinion, are the dam itself and the top of the hill called Velika Stena. Look on Google Maps. The parking lot and the beginning of the trail to the top are marked on the map. I consider Lake Rovni a great place for one-day hike with a camera, or even just a family picnic, especially on a sunny summer day. Lake Zaovine, also known as the Jewel of Tara. This reservoir was formed 45 years ago after the construction of a power plant. What I like about Serbia is that they definitely know how to create beautiful lakes. Despite the sad fact that the village of Zaovine, which gave its name to the lake, is now at the bottom of the lake, it does not cancel the majestic beauty of the resulting landscapes. I was here just once during the New Year vacations, and I will definitely come back here again in the summer for a few days, because each of the 5 arms of the lake deserves its own attention. And depending on the time of the day, thanks to the surrounding mountains, the light picture here is magnificent. The main thing is to be lucky with the weather. That winter evening when I was here, the lake started to be covered with clouds slowly rolling over the mountain slopes. It's a completely inexpressible sensation to fly a drone through the cloud, a mixture of delight at the beauty of the moment and fear of crashing into invisible tree or wire. There are many guest houses around the lake where you can find comfortable accommodation. Can you imagine the views from the window? And Uvac. In short, this is the most impressive place in Serbia. And it's probably one of the most incredible places in Europe in general. And I have seen most of incredible places in Europe, you can trust me. The Uvac River wriggles between high rocky banks like a snake in a hurry. Green cliffs jetting down into the abyss to the river. Herds of red cows roam in the meadow on the slopes. Huge eagles soaring majestically between heaven and earth, and you can see their backs because you are standing above their flight. The most amazing thing about this canyon is its isolation. A year ago, in trying to get here and then trying to get out of here, half the parts in my car broke. Probably now they built a road almost close by, but still, if you're going to come here, and I highly recommend it to anyone passionate about landscape photography beyond the shadow of a doubt. To be safe, I'd recommend renting a real off-road vehicle. You'll be rewarded with almost absolute solitude, impossibly delightful scenery and completely unpredictable weather, even in summer. And yes, Uvac is definitely worth sticking around for a couple days and waiting for the epic light. I'll never forget the moment when I was shooting an eagle in a patch of sunlight, and at that moment lightning was desperately striking the other side of the canyon. The Uvac River Canyon is number one on my list of the most beautiful locations for landscape photography in Serbia. Please let me know in the comments if you can suggest any other locations to visit. Thank you very much. Ciao for now.